Today we're going to be working on the final way of solving a system of equation. This is called the elimination method, and what we're trying to do is we're trying to eliminate one of the two variables. As I look at this one, this is set up exactly as I like it. I notice that the y's are both the coefficients the same, except for one's a positive, one's a negative. So that means if I were to add these two together, 2x plus 6x is 8x. 5y plus negative 5y is 0, so I've eliminated it. And 17 plus negative 9 is 8. And then I can divide both sides by 8, x is 1. Now what I need to do is I need to figure out what the y value is. So I'm going to put this 1 in for either this x or this x. It doesn't make any difference. Whichever one I feel like is easiest to work with. The top one has a little less negative values, so I'm going to pick on that one. So I put the 1 in for the x. I do that with the parentheses. I get rid of the parentheses by multiplying it. Everything else stays the same. I subtract 2 from both sides. 5y is 15. Divide both sides by 5. Y is 3. So there's my intersection point. It's at 1, 3. Now, this is noticeably different than what we did in the past. It may be a little bit faster and a little bit easier for you. This is the method that I prefer. It goes a little bit faster for me. So now, number 2, here, example number 2, I'm going to look at this. Again, it looks like the y's are perfect to get rid of because they're the same number but the opposite sign. So I'm going to add these up. And I get 5x plus 3x is 8x. Negative 6y plus 6y is nothing. And negative 32 plus 48 is 16. I'll divide both sides by 8. X is 2. All right, now I'm going to look at this. And again, I'm going to choose the bottom one. Just for no particular reason. It doesn't really make any difference. And looking at it, I think I like that one a little bit better. I replace the x with the 2. And now I'm going to go through and multiply it out. Subtract the 6. Divide both sides by 6. Y is 7. So there it is. Okay, moving on. This particular one throws me for a loop because it's the x's that it's set up to get rid of and not the y's. So again, I have the same number but the opposite side, so I'm going to add these up. That goes away. Negative 3y plus negative 4y is negative 7y. And 9 plus 5 is still 14. Divide both sides by negative 7. Y is negative 2. Let's figure out the x. Let's put it in the top one. So negative 3x minus 3 times negative 2 is equal to 9. Negative 3x plus 6 is equal to 9. Subtract 6 from both sides. Negative 3x is equal to 3. Divide by negative 3. X is negative 1. All right, now this one, not set up quite as easily as the other ones. So as I look at this, I really want to get rid of the y's, but they're both negative. Okay, to get rid of the y's, what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply the top equation, the whole thing, by negative 1. Now I rewrite that. I'm going to rewrite that right down below this other one. So negative 1 times 3x is negative 3x. Negative 1 times negative 2y is positive 2y. And negative 1 times 0 is 0. Negative 4x plus negative 3x is negative 7x. That goes away, is equal to negative 14. Divide by negative 7. X is 2. Pick one of these. I don't pick the top one. So 3 times 2 minus 2y is equal to 0. 6 minus 2y is equal to 0. Subtract 6 from both sides. Negative 2y is equal to negative 6. Divide by negative 2, y is 3. Okay, and that's basically what we have for today. Your assignment is worksheet 6.1, 6.3, day 1, for you to do all of those problems.